What's up, people? It's your girl Alyssa coming to you with another video. Today we're going to get into a brow tutorial, so I hope you are interested in seeing this and just seeing me slay my brows. If so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button, and let's just jump into it. Okay, so you're going to need all your favorite Benefit products. I'm going to show you the ones that I will be using. Do I have them all here? Yes. I am a part of Benefit Club Pink, so they do send me products, which I really appreciate, because if you know me and you've been watching my channel, you know I've already been using Benefit products on my brows. So just to get them NPR makes me feel so special. So today, of course, that's what we will be using. Let me show you all of the products that I use on my brows to just lay them down. So I love the 24-hour brow setter, the Precisely My Brow pencil in 4.5, the Foolproof Brow Powder. I have it in the shade 3, and their angle brush. So it's a spoolie and angle brush. So this is what we will be using today. So I'm starting off with the Benefit Brow Setter, and this is just what the packaging look like if you ever want to go out and get it. It does retail for $24, and it definitely is worth it. I love the brush. It's really good for getting that like laminated brow look, which is what we're gonna go for today, because it's flat and you can lay the product down and then brush them up. So that's what we're gonna start with and do. I'm gonna do it to both brows. So I'm taking the flat side and applying some product onto the brow, and then I'm gonna brush up. Should I get closer? I'm gonna brush them up. I'm doing that on all of them, and then I'm just gonna press them down. It's gonna dry. If your brows are really long here, this is a good time that you can clip them. Mine looking kind of long, but I'm gonna leave them like that because I've been liking the like laminated, sparse looking brow, whatever you want to call it. Straight like that. Let's do the other brow. Then you guys, this brow gel does really lay them nice and flat and just gets them ready for a slay. Do you hear me? This one is looking a little longer, so I'm just gonna clip some really quickly because I have my little brow scissors. I get these from, what's that, Miss something? I forget, but they $1. They got the sponges for $1. I'll put it down below if I can remember. Hey, I'm just gonna let this dry really quickly. So have you guys been doing your brows lately? So a lot of cities have opened back up. We can talk, we can chat while this dries. A lot of cities have been opening back up, girl. So have y'all been wearing makeup? Like, how did the quarantine treat y'all? Are y'all just over it and you like, hey, this is how I look, baby. I ain't trying to slay just yet. I'm trying to figure out if this virus is still out here, you know what I mean? Like, how y'all feeling? Okay, this one here is dry. You can see it is laid flat, okay? So next we're just gonna go and grab our Precisely My Brow pencil. This is what the pencil looks like. It's definitely very precise. It has a spoolie on one end, and like I mentioned, I use 4.5, which is my favorite shade. I have 5, I have 4. I can use those as well, but 4.5 is my go-to. When you brush your hairs up like this, it definitely lets you know where it's sparse and what's not. As you can see, this is really sparse right here, and in the front it's always sparse. So I like to start in the sparse area. So that is just so sparse that I want to start right there. And I really just make flicks with this pencil. Just flicks up. I try to make sure that they are straight and mimicking the brow hairs. And you will hear the pencil trying to get through all of this brow gel, because like I mentioned, this brow gel will hold the hairs down. You hear me? So I keep making flicks up just to fill it in some. We haven't done a straight line on the bottom just yet because I'm just focused on getting hair-like strokes and filling in the sparse areas in the beginning of the brow. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on here. I'm really just drawing and making really simple flicks. And then let's go and work on this tail a little bit. Sometimes the tail for me is a little tricky to try to make them look the same. And then sometimes it's not. We like not coloring it in. We just taking our time and just doing flicks throughout the entire brow. There. So you can see the difference. It's looking a little crazy right now, but that's okay. And then on the top, I'm gonna take my pencil and create a shape. Because I still like for the brows to be up like that and stuck up, but I want, you know, we want to shade in behind the hairs, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to this other brow and just do our flicks. Honestly though, using the brow gel first does make it kind of easier, because if you have really full brows, some days all you have to do is just use the brow gel and just tame them, and then, you know, you'd be good to go. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you like laminate your brows in the beginning, it's a little harder to go in and get the brushing and blending. That's why we are doing the little small strokes, so we don't have to do too much blending once we apply our pencil product. Okay, so we pretty much got our shape together, and they looking a little wild thing. You make my heart sing. But the powder is going to bring it all together. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Benefits Foolproof Brow Powder. This is what it looks like. It comes with this little applicator, like if you're on the go, but it gives you the ombre effect. You know, in the first place, you have a lighter and a darker powder. I'm going to use the darker powder for the entire brow, and I'm using their Benefits anchor brush. So basically, when you go on with a brow powder and a pencil, I feel like the powder kind of cleans everything up, fills in where the the pencil couldn't get in, and then gives you a really straight line. That's why you want to have a good angle brush, girl. Some of these angle brushes are not made the same. This one is nice and thin and stiff, and that's what you want. You do not want a fluffy angle brush. I mean, unless you know, I don't know, but I can't do it with a fluffy angle brush. I need for it to be nice and thin and stiff. So it's getting behind those sparse hairs where the pencil couldn't get in. And it's just filling it in and making it look a little bit more snatched. And I'm just gonna do the same to the other brow. So then of course you want to clean them up, and I always use the Morphe 213. Yes, the Morphe 213 is very small. This brush is multi-purpose. I use it for my inner corner, brows, cut the crease, like a lot of detailed work. I'm going to take the Fenty concealer in 330 and go ahead and just put a little bit on the back of my hand. Honestly, if you just take your brush and touch the doe foot applicator, you would get enough. Every time I put it on the back of my hand, girl, I would get too much. And I just coat the brush with a good amount. And I'm gonna go ahead in and carve them out. Okay, then I usually like to take some of my foundation. on the top of the brow, or darker concealer, whatever you like. The foundation is usually just easiest because it's right there and you just grab it. This right here is a Pat McGrath. So yes, you guys, look, these are the brows. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna come back with a final look really soon, but this is like literally how I do my brows when I'm about to do a face, because that's really the only time I do my brows. So you can go back in with the brush with a little bit of foundation and blend out that concealer like I'm doing now. If you don't want it too bright or whatever, usually I pull the concealer down because it's gonna be my eye base as well. Yeah. Snatched. This is how I like to do my brows. I feel like they look pretty natural. They just look like full and filled in, I guess. I don't know if that's necessarily natural. But yes, you guys, this is the final brow. Okay, you guys, so this is the final brow, but this is a slay girl. I did film this makeup look, so make sure you stay tuned. Or if it's posted already, I'll post it up above and link it below. This is a makeup look that I did using all black-owned brands. So hope you check it out, girl. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the brow tutorial. This is what they look like with a full beat. And I'll see you on my next video, girl. Hit the subscribe button if you have not. Bye-bye.